Our high-tech go-to guy, Julian Sanders, with us today from London Drugs. And today we're talking about security, like sort of, I'll say family security, if that's a fair enough term to use.
Yep, yeah, family and parental safety, yep.
Okay, and we're talking about your kids being on the internet, but you as a parent having a chance to, make sure that what they're doing and where they're going is safe. Is that fair enough?
Yep, that's very fair, yeah. So it's usually a three-step approach is what experts recommend. First one is in a little bit of physical preventative maintenance, meaning you kind of want to have the computer where you can see it, so you can see what the kids are doing.
Okay.
So if you can put it in a shared space like a kitchen or a family room, then you can kind of audit the kids at random times.
Yeah, exactly. A little over-the-shoulder action. Hey, what's going on there?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. What would be the next step?
The next one would be to control your internet access. So there's many things you can do on the internet. You can game, you can download, you can browse for research for legitimate reasons.
Sure.
So one of the ways that I've found is quite easy is using a really good router. Then you can control the time of day and the type of access your kids have.
Okay.
And there's lots of alternatives out there. You don't have to be a technical wizard. There's been many routers over the years with settings that you can control, but they were kind of hard to find. Sometimes you have to be quite knowledgeable in networking to get them to work right. So this is a newer Cisco router, and
so tell me a little bit about this puppy.
That guy's the Valet series. So it comes with a little flash drive, and this guy is responsible for all of the setup. So basically, you plug the router into your internet. Then you just run the little setup program, and it makes it quite simple, streamlined. It asks you plain English questions, not networking terms.
Great, because that's how, and then the flash drive comes into play where?
Basically, you take this after you've set it up, and then you plug it into all of your computers, and you say this kid has access to this age range, this kid has access to another age range, and it makes it quite easy. There's a little three-step slide here on the screen, and it just makes it so you don't have to be very good at your military kind of protection. So it's quite simple, streamlined. And the last step for security would be to make sure you have all of the latest patches and updates for your operating system. And you also want to make sure you have good security software that's up to date and that you know how to control the settings.
Now here's the other, and I would think another step that we haven't talked about, but I'm sure it's common sense to most parents today, is sit down with your kids and tell them, this is what we're going to be doing. We're not going to be spying on you in the traditional sense, but we want to know that you're safe. We want to know what you're doing is falls within what we as a family condone. And is it and in terms of setting something like this up, we don't often talk about price point, but let's talk right now. What would like a Valet router like this go for?
They're actually on sale right now for less than $100, but around $100 gets you your software and your hardware that you need to stay safe.
And it's not just one per kid. It's like this would be able to monitor all the different computers you have in your home.
Right. Yeah. Very affordable. Yeah. And you want to make sure that you're checking it every now and again. There's ways inside of security software. You can come see our experts. We can give you a demonstration of how to monitor your kids through to make sure.
Because that's the thing is that let's face it, most parents aren't as savvy about computers as their kids are, and so you want to make sure that they're not pulling an end around there. So that's great. Hey, some great ideas on how to keep your kids safe on the internet. Thanks again, Julian.
Thanks, Jeff.
You bet. And now it's time for eTalk.